For 3 years, every frontier AI lab had something DeepSeek didn't. OpenAI had it since 2023, Google had it, Anthropic had it, Qwen had it, even mid-tier labs shipped it. But DeepSeek kept shipping text-only flagships. Their main line was V3, then R1, then V4, all text, no exceptions. And then last Thursday, that changed. This is DeepSeek V4 Flash Vision Exp, released August 21, 2026. It's an experimental fork of the text-only Flash 0731. Same brain for text, same agents, same reasoning, same world knowledge. The only new thing is image input. Output stays text, and the price didn't move. Here's the honest framing. DeepSeek had vision models before. DeepSeek VL2 shipped in 2024. Janus-Pro came early 2025, but those were research toys. They never reached the flagship API. The real line, V3, R1, V4, stayed pure text, and meanwhile, every other frontier lab already had multimodal flagships. Google ships Gemini, OpenAI shipped GPT-4V back in 2023. Anthropic had it, Qwen had it, Gemini 3.7 Flash ships it native. DeepSeek was the last big lab holding out. 3 years behind. That's the gap. GPT-4V shipped Vision in September 2023. Google's Gemini launched multimodal from day one. Claude got Vision in 2024. Qwen followed. By the time DeepSeek shipped this, Vision was table stakes, not a feature, table stakes. So how it works? You send an image. The model turns it into tokens. It reasons over those tokens alongside your text. Then it replies in text only. No image generation, no audio, just reading. Sparse MoE under the hood. 284 billion total parameters. 13 billion active per token. Same architecture as the text flash. And that closes a real loop. Before this, an agent on DeepSeek couldn't see the screen it was controlling. It could read code, it could write code, but it couldn't read the dashboard. Now it can. You point it at a UI bug, it sees the bug, it edits the fix, it rechecks the screenshot. That's the agent stack every other lab already had. There are hard limits. Each image maxes at 8192 pixels per edge. Drop a stack of 15 or more. That ceiling falls to 4096. You can also downscale to 512 by 512. That saves tokens, but it kills accuracy on small text. Throughput caps matter too, up to 600 images per request. Each image bills at roughly 384 tokens. That's fixed. It doesn't matter what resolution you send. Cheap reads, basically. The numbers. Pricing is identical to text-only Flash. 22 cents per million input, 66 cents per million output. Cached reads drop to 7 mil. There's no Vision Premium. Compare that to Gemini 3.7 Flash. 38 cents in, $1.88 out. Or Qwen 3.8 Max at 2 and 6. DeepSeek undercuts both on raw text, and on images, it doesn't charge extra. And the cache is the real trick. Cached reads drop to 7 mil per million. That's basically free. Agent loops that reread the same screenshot 100 times, they cost almost nothing after the first pass. That's how you make Vision cheap enough to loop. Context is a monster. 1,048,576 tokens. Max completion sits at 384,000. And here's a wrinkle. The text-only Flash 0731 goes further. 1.3 million tokens. So adding Vision actually shrank the window slightly. Now the headline claim. DeepSeek says it beat Claude Opus 4.8 on the agent's last exam. Score, 27.3 versus 25.7. Bloomberg's headline read, rivals Opus 4.8. But this is self-reported, no independent replication. r/local LLAMA was openly skeptical. Self-graded benchmarks always look rosy. Treat it as a claim, not a fact. Where does it actually win? Clean screenshots, UI bug spotting, document Q&A. That's the sweet spot. Where does it lose? Charts with skewed labels. It matches bars to the wrong values. And on degraded OCR, it silently guesses at obscure digits. It doesn't flag them. That's dangerous for anyone trusting it on scanned forms or receipts. And that failure mode is the real risk. A model that admits it can't read is annoying. A model that silently invents the digits is dangerous, especially in an agent loop, especially with no human watching. So don't put this on autonomous document workflows yet. Not without a guardrail. It also shipped with 2 free extras, a Files API, upload once, referenced by file ID, and DeepSeek Harness, their agent framework, version 0.1.1 with native support, so the Vision model drops into an agent loop on day one. You read a dashboard, you act on it, you loop. The bigger picture. DeepSeek was the last major lab without vision in its flagship API. Now it's caught up. Not ahead, caught up. And it did so at the same price as its text model. That's the move. The frontier isn't who has vision. Everyone has vision. The frontier is who sells it cheapest while keeping the agent stack alive. Honest take. The pros. Same price as text flash. Same agent and reasoning smarts. Genuine vision on a flagship API. Free files API. Native agent harness support. The cons are real. The benchmark is self-reported. Chart reading is weak. Degraded OCR silently fabricates. And the context windows shrank versus text only. It's also still experimental. Not the model you ship to production unattended. So what to watch? If you build agents that touch screenshots or docs, test it. But keep a human in the loop on anything with messy scans or skewed charts. Subscribe. I'll cover the stable release when it lands. See you next time.